name is Jeff. I am a chef, and this is the Texas Flavor Kitchen. Alright, so why am I doing flank steak tacos? All right, there's the flank steak, by the way. Very nice steak. It's not a New York strip or ribeye, you know, but it serves a different purpose. So you can actually see the grain of the meat. When you're done cooking it all as one piece, you're going to slice it very thinly against the grain. You get these wonderful, I'm going to aim for medium rare, pieces. And it's sort of like a quick and fancier way of doing fajitas, at least with the flavor profile of my marinade. And you know, I don't have 2 days to marinate skirt steak. I don't have a grill and, you know, pull out the charcoal and light the chimney. You know, it takes hours. It's great for a weekend barbecue, but I got a couple hours to get dinner ready, so I'm just going to stick with this nice flank. Alright, so what am I going to marinate it in? Well, I've got lots of things. You might see this bag of oranges. That's going to be the main source of liquid in my marinade. Alright, so I just put my flank steak up in the fridge to stay cold. I'll go ahead and slice a couple oranges. Whatever way you juice oranges is your preference. For me, this is the easiest, just bust out and clean up. So it's a nice little thing, you just go in there. I've got it going through a strainer, pulp free. Whether you like pulp or not, probably not going to be good if little bits of pulp are all over our steak while it's cooking, right? Roxy again. Alright, so it's late at night. Getting tired, but I said I was going to make flank steak, so I better start my marinade at least tonight. There's my steak. So each side, just a good amount of salt, 2 cracks of pepper, so. Get the light on at the end, a little better there. Garlic powder. This is just chili powder by itself. Some, you know, if you're making chili, some of the powders might actually have cumin already pre-mixed. So it gives it that kind of earthy, fragrant chili taste. You might not know that. I got some chipotle chili powder. Chipotle is a smoked red jalapeno. So really, this is like chili powder, but has a lot of smokiness. Smells delicious. Alright. So I added salt, pepper, cumin, chili powder. I'm going to add this smoky chipotle. See how that's looking? Yeah. And a little brown sugar. Brown sugar, again, salt, pepper, pepper, cumin, chili powder, chipotle powder. There we go. And then just a little bit more. Yes. I'm going to add my orange juice that I squeezed earlier. All that. And then I'm going to add some beer. Not too much. Just helps tenderize it. And then I'm going to add some olive oil. Not too much oil. Just enough to where when I cook the meat, it's not sitting there and steaming. It's going to have a little bit of richness infused into it. You can see how wet that is, but the steak will kind of slowly soak that up overnight, all those good flavors. Alright, that's going into the fridge overnight. Alright, so I marinated my flank steak last night. It's overnight. We'll get a nice close-up there. I don't know how the color looks to you, but it's a nice deep red, which is good. That's why I use the chili powders. So I've got a nice big cast iron skillet here. Any pan that can get really hot and hold its heat is good. Being cast iron, I want to make sure it's well coated with some fat, so all that moisture doesn't eat away at my pan if I don't clean it right away. And this will help us get a good sear as well. Kind of fry the outside of the steak and seal in all those juices. So you can see it melting already. This is some rendered beef fat. Basically like using bacon grease, but I cut down a tri-tip the other day. It had a lot of fat on it, and I went ahead and cut that off, rendered it down. I'll show you how to do that in a separate tutorial, but I just want to get the pan nice and coated, and once it just barely starts smoking, nice and hot, then I'm ready to sear. Alright, I like to grab a paper towel sometimes, just into a little square, and that just helps me rub the grease around. I've got a lot in the pan right now, but you do this, kind of rub it in. Pan nice and coated before you ever introduce any sort of water to it. Make the pan easier to clean and lasts much longer. Alright, I'm going to go ahead and turn my oven on because I'm going to sear this for about 3 minutes on each side, and then I'm going to pop it into the oven. Nice hot oven. I'm going to put it on 375 and convect. You can actually see the viscosity of the oil as it melts. Viscosity decreases, gets really thin, and it starts moving around the pan like water. That you know you're almost ready. And I probably can't see it from there, but there's some little puffs of smoke just starting. I'm ready. All right, like I said, we're gonna let some of that juice drip off. Don't want too much liquid in the pan. It's just gonna take away my heat. Then I won't get a good sear, right? Ready? And flat in the pan. I'm going to time that for 3 minutes. Let it go, don't touch it. After 3 minutes, I'll flip it. Then another 3 minutes, let it go. Turn it off, pop it in the oven. Alright, my timer just beeped. It was 3 minutes on the first side. Go ahead and get this guy flipped over. Make sure there's enough grease right where the meat's going to get put down. Flip it over. Alright, so that's the bottom of the flank steak. You can see there's a little bit of a membrane there. That's the part that's dark now. I don't know if you can see that, but alright, another 3 minutes. Put just a little of this juice over just to keep it moist. Well, while that's going, I've got an avocado, I've got a lime, I've got some sour cream. I'm going to make kind of a, it's really just avocado and sour cream mixed, kind of a guacamole sour cream. Put that into a bottle and put that on top. I'm going to give me something rich and creamy to go with the sweet heat of the meat, plus the Southwest salsa, which is, you know, really bright and lots of vegetables. So I'm going to go ahead and make that. I've got a blender here. I'm just going to do this whole avocado, probably about quarter cup to half a cup of sour cream, and I'm going to do the zest and the juice of the lime. This is a zester. Just do your lime on it, and you don't want to get into the white part of the lime. It gets bitter, so really just kind of stay on the green part of it. Smells amazing. It's got to get pretty full before it actually does its job. So I'd say about like that. If you ever had real Mexican crema, it's like sour cream, but it's much runnier. Got a better flavor too, in my opinion. But got a brand new squirt bottle here. I'm just going to rinse this out real quick. I'm going to put my avocado crema into the bottle. Okay, crema on the taco when it's done. Let's see where we're at. Oh, 10 seconds left. That means my steak should be about done. Let me get this guy out of here. What we're going to do is take the temperature. You can tell by feeling it, it's not quite there. We'll flip it. Just trying to keep both sides coated in my marinade. Let me go and check the temperature. So we're all on the same page wherever you're at with yours. reading 111. Not quite there. That's still very rare. We'll put it in for another, say the same setting, convect, 350, 375. I'm going to do that about another 3 minutes. Let me go ahead and get a little bit of this marinade on top though. So 3 more minutes on 350 convect. Always wipe your thermometer. Alright, so you notice I keep adding some of the marinade to the pan, keep kind of shellacking it, you're right, keep it moist, because it'll dry out really quick in that oven. My timer has rung. The steak is looking quite beautiful. I don't know if you got enough light there. Kind of crusty on the edges, on the top, but still very moist. Just done. I think 131, the thickest point on my thermometer. So, you know, it's a little bit rare still, but definitely going to be a perfect medium rare everywhere else, right? I'm going to let that do. And get it out of the pan so it doesn't continue to cook too much. Too much juice on it. Onto the cutting board. Let that rest for at least 5 minutes, right? I cooked it for, see, I seared it for 6 minutes. It was in the oven for 8-9 minutes. So, yeah, about half of that at least. So 5 minutes resting time from here. I'm going to find my good slicing knife, and we'll see what this looks like when it all comes together. Alright, so this is the moment we've been waiting for. Got my steak, well rested, a little juice coming off there, that's okay. Alright, so what I want to do, I want to slice very thinly, using a very sharp knife, and you'll see what it looks like. Looking good. Nice, thin strip, right? You see the color on that? Beautiful. Nice medium rare. Still pink. Still very juicy. Almost looks like a sliced brisket, but a lot more tender. Especially for only, what, 10 minutes, 15 minutes of cook time total. Alright, so let me get a few nice strips on there. You can see that. A little Southwest salsa. And my avocado cream. Delicious, healthy, quick.